A power and lighting company has hit back at the Nairobi City County government, dismissing demands for 4.8 billion Kenya shillings in Whaley fees and instead accusing the county of failing to clear its own outstanding electricity bill of 3 billion Kenya shillings. KPLC has further claimed that the Nairobi County government has failed to honor a structured repayment plan agreed upon in December last year, where Governor Johnson Sakaja committed to settling part of the county's debt in monthly installments. After exhausting all diplomatic options, Kenya Power General Manager for Commercial Services and Sales Rosemary Dor said that it was forced to turn off electricity to several county facilities on February 14th, a move that was met with a swift retaliation. Days later, county officials cut off water supply to KPLC's offices and substations, despite the fact that the company had no outstanding water bills.
This morning, we have had our workplace going on, and then all of a sudden we realized there were county government trucks with garbage, and one of them came and dropped the garbage right in front of our commercial office at Steamer Plaza. Several other trucks with garbage are also still on standby around the building. This necessitated the staff to move out of the building because of the stench of the garbage. In addition, we have had some unfortunate incidences of disconnection of water and a blockage of the sewer lines, not just here at Steamer Plaza, but in our other offices within Nairobi County.
However, the county maintains that KPLC is to blame, accusing it of failing to pay billions of dollars in Whaley fees for using public land and infrastructure for its power lines. The Nairobi County Secretary General Godfrey Akumali insists that a power utility violated legal notice number 4894 of 2001, which requires all service providers to pay Whaley fees. He claims that KPLC has ignored numerous requests for payment dating back to 2002, despite aggressively enforcing payments from its own customers.
We both of us offer essential services. As we take the position we've taken today, we do it knowingly that we have tried our best. And our best has been the number of letters we've written reaching out to KPLC that we have a round table over this issue. They've refused bluntly to even just acknowledge the letters and the claims. That is not a person you can dialogue with.
The county has also expressed concerns that KPLC leasing its utility poles to internet service providers, including the Liquid Intelligent Technologies Telecom Kenya and Safaricom, arguing that KPLC has profited from these transactions while refusing to pay the required Whaley fees, citing a clear case of double standards. In response to the UMPers, county officials staged a protest by dumping truckloads of garbage at the KPLC headquarters, blocking access to the buildings and clamping both business and personal vehicles.
On our end, the emergency services have not been affected. It is their local operations that we've affected. The comfort of living in well-manicured spaces, enjoying the services of our sewer lines, the services of our water, that is telling them they also shut us down once in a while. We don't call media when they shut us down. We just look for alternative ways of surviving. And also make sure we pay. We pay them something and tell them, you see, we are willing to reduce our debt.
Pearl Newsbeat.
Former IEBC chairperson Wafula Chebukati died due to brain cancer diagnosed in April 2023. The family spokesperson Eric Mwangaza disclosed that Chebukati had 2 successful surgeries that removed the tumors on his brain. Mwangaza, however, said Chebukati's situation had deteriorated with a 3rd tumor recurring in December last year, and upon admission in the course of treatment, he suffered a cardiac arrest with attempts to resuscitate him failing. The family will now conduct a post-mortem examination on his body, awaiting his burial slated for March 8th at his Kitale home.
So one of the things I want to bring out to you is that, yes, it's true, the late Wafula Chebukati was unwell. He was diagnosed with brain cancer. It's called glioblastoma, a 4th level of cancer in April 2023. Because of the stage in which the cancer was, the doctors recommended that he needed to undergo an immediate surgery. And the family, having explored many other options for that medical attention, he was taken to Germany and he underwent operation, which was very successful. Unfortunately, December 2024, while going for a checkup in hospital, it was discovered that the tumor had recurred again. And he was in hospital from mid-December up to early January this year. When he was discharged, he came back home as the families considered whether to explore possibilities, and as they consulted widely with the doctors and experts, whether it was necessary to undergo a third operation or what other advice would be there in terms of managing that condition. So he went back to hospital on the 12th of February for bi-monthly routine checkup so that the doctors could assess the situation and advise him. When he went back to hospital on the 12th of February, the doctors were of the view that he needed to be admitted. He had some problems with his chest. So he was admitted on 12th. He was in hospital. On the 15th February, he was taken to the ICU. He was in the ICU from the 15th to the 20th of February when the family received a call after midnight indicating that the late Wafula Wanyonyi Chebukati had suffered a cardiac arrest.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And a day after former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua said that President William Ruto should not be allowed to set foot in Meru if he removes Chief Justice Martha Koome, Meru governor has now hit back. Speaking at an event in Meru, the governor castigated the former DP for his remarks on Sunday and affirmed that Meru will not shy away from supporting the president. Mwangaza further emphasized that Meru leaders will not join the former DP in his opposition.
Meru tuko na president wetu na kijana wetu Profesa Kindiki, tumewashikilia. Na hatutaki watu ambao wanataka kublackmail president ama kumuonyesha ya kwamba wao wanaweza enda mrengo mwingine. Sisi kama wananchi wa Meru tumesimama na rais wetu, tumesimama na Kindiki, ndio wako na maendeleo ya Kenya, ndio wako na maendeleo ya Meru, lazima sisi wa Meru tusimame pale.
Speaking in Changamwe when he accompanied President William Ruto in the start of his week-long development tour in the coastal region, Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki has hinted at continuing working relationship between UDA and the ODM party under the broad-based arrangement.
Na leo asubuhi wamefanya kikao na Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga kule ikulu ya Mombasa na wamesema tuendelee pamoja kama serikali ya broad-based. Mimi nataka niwaulize watu ya Changamwe, watu wa Mombasa, munakubali tuendelee na serikali ya broad-based? Tuendelee pamoja, serikali ya William Ruto, na sisi sote tukuwa pale, hata huyu Simba akiwa pale, na Hassan Joho, na Governor Abdulswamad.
This as the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga says he will announce his way forward following the outcome of the AUC elections which he lost to Djibouti's Mohamed Yusuf.
I'm back home here. I'm going to meet with my friends, my supporters, and I'm going to consult widely what's going on forward. And in due course, we're going to announce our way forward. So we'll give a way forward very, very shortly. And I just want to say, watch this space. I will be talking again. Thank you very much.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And Kenya has received 17 mountain bongos, a very rare type of antelope, from a conservation center in the United States. The antelopes are third-generation descendants of mountain bongos taken from Kenya in the 1960s. The return of the critically endangered animals from the Rare Species Conservation Foundation in Florida has been hailed as a monumental step in Kenya's conservation efforts. Tourism Minister Rebecca Miano described the arrival of the bongos at the country's main airport as emotional and so cool and a benefit for Kenya's tourism and conservation sectors.
Grow the population of this majestic herbivore 750 individuals over the next 50 years. Today's repatriation is a critical step towards realizing this vision.
We already have hundreds of mountain bongos in the US and particularly in California. Once we are able to successfully release these 17, we are looking into bringing the other individuals that are there to come and repatriate them.
The animals have been taken to wildlife sanctuaries in Meru County near Mount Kenya, where they will be nurtured before they are gradually introduced to their natural habitat.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.